Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. What a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to check out the track and weather conditions and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for all calls of the 10 races.
You've picked a Chamber of Commerce day in the weather department to join us as temperatures are in the upper 70s with sunny skies. The main track fast, the turf course firm. In race number 1, number 8, Johnny from Boston, a change of jockey. Make the jockey Fernando Hara. Racing at Gulfstream. In the middle, Awesome Wind gets the first call, taken on by a chorus down inside, splitting horses Vinny and Leo. Titan joins the top flight. They're almost 4 in line as they charge into the first turn. Amazing Jet saves ground toward the rail with Johnny from Boston. Then it's a length and a half back to Kuwait Towers, racing with the favorite Fast Chad. They're a length and a half in front of Morning Eagle, who drops better than 10 lengths off the lead. Second last with pace ahead of him, Will of a Warrior, and the early trailer here, and about 15 lengths behind that trailer Morning Eagle. To the backstretch they go, 23 and 4 for the opening quarter. It's a stacking, packing group. Out 3 wide, Awesome Wind. 4 wide, Titan. 2 path, Vinny and Leo, and along the rail, a chorus. They're a length and a half in front of Amazing Jet, who gets a good setup for Bridge Mahan, 5th behind the speed. Then it's a length and a half to Johnny from Boston, encouraged already. Improving in traffic is Will of a Warrior. He's inside of Kuwait Towers. Out the back, T.O. Tony and Fast Chad. And Morning Eagle is still last of all through a 48-second half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, 3 furlongs from the wire. A chorus has the lead, Titan, 3 wide. Dropping back is Awesome Wind, looking for room out the rail, Will of a Warrior. He continues with some forward momentum. Amazing Jet angles to the far outside. Then it's T.O. Tony as they race past the quarter-mile pole. From the back, it's Fast Chad trying to get underway with 7 lengths to race. Plenty of hopes here. Kuwait Towers, he finds his best stride and comes on next. Off the turn in the stretch drive, it's Titan who wheels for home with a host of pursuers. On the far outside, Fast Chad is closing good ground. Here's Fast Chad over the top for Jose Morelos, front and center at 5-2. Fast Chad going away. He'll win on the class drop by 2.5. Close then for second, Vinny and Leo or T.O. Tony. Fourth is Will of a Warrior, then Titan in 142 and 4. And they're off. Bad start for Hunting Coco at the back. Queen Karima away alertly and right to the early lead from the rail. My Lady James comes out firing. These two get acquainted and they work 2 better than Shagoo, who comes away in third. Up in the middle, it's right up front, and in between horses, it's 3 girls. Then comes Ticker Tape Home. She's about 4 lengths off the lead in traffic. At the rail, Hunting Coco and Slavretta is last, and the leader, My Lady James. Taken on again by Queen Karima, they're now heads apart. Shangji is now racing into the clear from third. Outside fourth goes 3 girls. Far outside right up front. Sliding through Hunting Coco. That'll shuffle Ticker Take Home at the back. Angling Slavretta. They're at the top of the stretch. Off cover now. Here comes Shunji to take on Queen Karima. 1/8 of a mile to go. Queen Karima still in front. Shunji is second. Loose for the drive. Hunting Coco. Down the stand side. Slavretta with a late rally. They come home for the wire. Queen Karima has the lead. It's Queen Karima in front. Close then for second. Shunji or Slavretta in 55 and 4. They're off, and the
Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
And they're off. Caliman off slowly. Fastest in the middle, away quickly and reaches out for the early lead. Star of the Beast moves to him on the outside. Calypso Charlie is on the far outside. Tightened up for racing room is Boom Chero. He's toward the rail. In between horses, Friends with Fidel getting started far from a star. The trailer is Caliman. Into the far turn they go. Fastest and Chris Lenderos are at the moment. They're a length and a half in front of Calypso Charlie second. Boom Chero is third at the inside. From fourth, that's the favorite, Star of the Beast. He's in traffic and under pressure. He'll need to find a way out and kick it in here. From the back, it's Caliman circling horses at a big number. They have Fastest to catch. It's Fastest and Chris Lenderos nursed off the turn, 2 on top. Off cover, Boom Chero to the attack second. Calypso Charlie and Star of the Beast are next. They come past the 8th pole. Fastest trying to hold together. Boom Chero runs at him on the outside. Here comes Boom Chero after Fastest. Boom Chero's getting up. Boom Chero and Jesus Rios to win on debut, going away. Fastest was second, well clear of the others. I think it's Star of the Beast up third over Calypso Charlie in 56 and 4. And they're off. Good start for Absolute Grit from down toward the inside. He's ridden hard to try to gain the advantage. Moving out the rail, that's Boca Boy on to challenge. Turbo is away in good shape, and on the far outside goes Toxic Gray. In the middle, Brawn on the brow, and the early trailer is Santos to Wilson. And the run to the half-mile point, it's Absolute Grid who has the lead 3 parts of a length. Turbo, Zayas has him right where he wants him, second on the hip of the leader. A length and a half back to Toxic Gray. He's now third in range ahead of Brawn on the brow. Then Santos to Wilson, and now the trailer is Boca Boy. Around the far turn they go, 3/8 of a mile away. Absolute Grit working overtime to hold the lead. Turbo moving to him right now, and Toxic Gray is 3 wide. Brawn on the brow looks for a way through. He's got some run in the black cap, pink colors 2 lengths behind. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Turbo sent on with the task. Toxic Gray right up alongside second. Absolute Grit fighting back toward the rail. Brawn on the brow is fourth as they straighten for the drive. Toxic Gray on the outside. Look at Absolute Grit, aptly named. He's digging in gamely toward the rail. Turbo's in the middle, and Brawn on the brow is fourth. They come past the 16th pole. Inside, Absolute Grit. Outside, Toxic Gray. In between, Turbo. Photo finish. Absolute Grit's all hard. He's in a win photo with Toxic Gray. Brawn on the brow charging, and Turbo was right alongside in 1:10 and 3. And they're off. Good start inside for every 4 years who heads off for the early advantage. In the middle, here's Time Song moving up. Splitting horses is Gagliardi, who's down toward the inside, and the run to the wire the first time. The leader is every 4 years, and Edgard Zayas on top by a length. Gagliardi is there second with Time Song in third. At the rail, Double Need is now fourth from a wide-running Dover Spectre. Dela Cruz is in between horses ahead of Midnight Council and Inherent Promise. Inherent Promise, one of the favorites, is about 6 lengths behind. He works 2.5 better than Il Siciliano. Off heels there was Dover Spectre, who angles to the far outside. Reggae Man is toward the rail, and Bandula is at the back with Our Seek just ahead of him. They went the opening quarter in 22 and 4. Less than 6 furlongs to run on the race every 4 years. 3 wide, Time Song. In between horses, Gagliardi. These 3 across the course. Racing at the rail, that's Double Neat. He's racing together with Inherent Promise, who improves in the center. Dela Cruz is in the middle with Midnight Council guarding the inside spot. Length and a half then to the Dover Spectre, who's 2 in front of Al Rasik, then Il Siciliano and Bandula. Reggae Man is now last. They went to half in 47 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Time Song up to have a crack at every 4 years. Third, well driven, Inherent Promise. On from fourth, Dela Cruz, dropping back Gagliardi. Not much running home from the back through 3/4 in 1:10 and 4. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Time Song has the lead here for Jaramillo and tries to get away. In the middle now, Dela Cruz begins to finish up under Vasquez toward the inside, Inherent Promise. They come past the 8th pole. Time Song, boots clear, up into second, Dela Cruz back to third, Inherent Promise, then Double Neat. Time Song in front. Dela Cruz was second, closer for third, either Inherent Promise or Double Neat in 140 flat. And they're off. Off a touch slow, Apollo Code. Good start outside for Hey Hey Harry and Beastly Speed. These 2 race on ahead of Raging Fury, who's angled to the outside and into third. 3:33 is at the rail, and fourth is the favorite, followed by Southern Dream. And playing catch-up after a bad break, the trailer Apollo Code. In the run to the half-mile point, Hey Hey Harry, taken on now by Raging Fury. In the orange colors is moved into second from 3:33, who's back to third. Up to the center, that's Southern Dream, passing Beastly Speed, who gets the shuffle. And out the back is Apollo Code. 23 seconds for the opening quarter. They round the far turn. Hey Hey Harry has the lead by a neck. Here's Raging Fury up alongside for Zayas in second. 2 back to Southern Dream, driven together with 3:33. Trying to get motivated from the back is Beastly Speed. Apollo Code trails. They reach the top of the stretch. 46 and 3 for the opening half mile. Raging Fury has the lead. He still has work to do, but he's traveling with a length and a half advantage. On the far outside, Hazelwood underway with Beastly Speed. He gives up a ton of ground off the corner, and Raging Fury 1/8 of a mile out and 4 lengths on top. Beastly Speed tries to catch 3:33 for second, but Raging Fury has the lead. Here's win 2,500 for trainer Eddie Plesa Jr., a South Florida legend, as Raging Fury reports home 4 lengths to the good. Beastly Speed second, 3:33 third. Southern Dream ran fourth, 1:17 and 4 the final time. And they're off. Good start for 6 feet apart, who's hard sent from the rail, a more control part of the action, and so is Flip My Id. These 3 across the course. Well situated early is the favorite Love and Make Sense, who now has an opportunity to angle over for the run to the far turn. Gap of 2 more to Foxy Lady, then Drinks on Me. Runaway Breeze not keeping up at all early as they round the far turn. So Lovin' Makes Sense had the opportunity to work over, but elects to stay 4 wide on the course as 6 feet apart has the lead. Amori Control is second. Lovin' Makes Sense on the outside is now third. Flip My Head drops back to fourth. Underway is Drinks on Me. At the rail, that's Foxy Lady and the trailer Runaway Breeze. They run to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. Here's the bid from Lovin' Makes Sense. Now sweeping forward to take the lead under light handling. From the back, Drinks on Me charging hard to challenge at the rail. It's Foxy Lady trying to get into third. Amori Control's backpedaled, but Amori Control is going to lose to Lovin' Makes Sense. Lovin' Makes Sense, and jockey Miguel Vasquez 2 on top. The veteran Drinks on Me second. Amori Control third from 6 feet apart fourth in 57-2. And they're off. Slow to break, Bubbly Champagne. Beanpot was away quickly. In the middle, Epona's Hope is poorly positioned. Rip Around is on the go. On the far outside, it's Song of Norway. Taprixie is between horses, and Beanpot is down at the inside. Artemis Sound toward the back of the field with Iced Coffee just ahead of her. Then back to Bubbly Champagne, and Waterworld is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Epona's Hope has it by half a length. Rip Around is second. Wide on the course, Song of Norway third. Armeo and Beanpot well spotted to the leaders while needing some place to go. Taprixie is next. Kamichi moving very well under Lenderos. Needs to find some place to go. Chris working to the outside. Off the turn on the stretch drive. Kamichi let go for a run to try to go get Epona's Hope. From the back, Artemis Sound. In between horses, Beanpot. They come past the 8th pole. Epona's Hope leads by 3. Up into second, Kamichi, but time is running out. Epona's Hope almost home. Kamichi second, but time has run out. Epona's Hope wins. Kamichi was second. Closer third, Song of Norway. Then Artemis Sound and Bubbly Champagne charging in 55-1. They're off. And they're off. For what it's worth, the favorite Hi Hello, How Are You was just a half a length slow. Adios Babe was quick off the blocks today. She's racing toward the lead with Olga at the rail. That's Hi Hello, How Are You? She races in third. Gitana comes off the inside to race in the clear second last, and the early trailer is She's Outta Here. In the run to the half-mile point, it's Adios Babe in front by half a length. Olga is second. At the inside, Hi Hello, How Are You? Racing's in the third from Gitana, who's under encouragement already to keep up in fourth, and 3 back to the trailer, She's Outta Here. They went the opening quarter in 23-1, and they round the far turn. On the inside, it's Olga. On the outside, it's Adios Babe. Off cover. Here's Reyes on Hi Hello, How Are You? Sweeping into action, 3 wide. That'll send Gitana 4 wide to try to keep up. These 4 almost in line, a quarter of a mile out. Olga has inside position. Adios Babe has put up the white flag. Here comes Hi Hello, How Are You? On to challenge for control. Gitana's down the stand side to try to get into third. They come past the 8th pole. Hi Hello, How Are You? Rouse forward. Olga can do nothing about it, nor can anybody else. She's 4 to 5. She's Hi Hello, How Are You? And she's in front. Olga is second. Gitana is third. And I think She's Outta Here and wins a 4th place photo over Adios Babe in 111-1. and runners away. Cake's Arrow gets the first call and looks for the early advantage. In the middle, Centeza is on the go, moving at the rail. That's Exercise of Power in tight between horses, and hard to handle is Fly Right in the run to the first turn. Parkway was very wide on the first turn run, in fact drops to last because of it as Centeza goes on to take over. Centeza and Jaramillo over to the rail on top by 2. Cake's Arrow is second. From between horses, Fly Right up on the center now. It's Broadcaster, and out deep on the course, Money Magician. They're stacked and packed behind the leader. At the rail, it's Exercise of Power. Then Storm Ready in front of Scat 2 Tap. On his outside is Parkway, then Gallant Mischief as they make their way toward the opening half mile. The opening quarter was 24-2. They go to that half mile. Centeza has the lead 3 parts of a length. Fly Right cuts it to a neck now second. At the rail, Cake's Arrow is now third from Broadcaster. In and amongst rivals goes Exercise of Power. Then comes Scat 2 Tap. Underway from the mid-flight side is Money Magician. Then it's a gap of 2. Parkway with Gallant Mischief as they round the far turn. Centeza tries to sneak away. He has it again by almost a length. Cake's Arrow off cover to try to go get him. Exercise of Power. He's loose for the drive and charging hard under Zayas with 1/8 of a mile to go. Jaramillo trying to get one more furlong from Centeza. He's a length and a half in front. Loose for the drive now. Scat 2 Tap from between horses. Exercise of Power. Centeza's almost there. Here comes Scat 2 Tap on the outside. Scat 2 Tap. Scat 2 Tap and Sonny Leone for an upset win. They nailed Centeza in 128-4.
And that wraps up Saturday's action. We'll be back here on Sunday with a really exciting 10-race card of great betting races throughout the day. So come out and join us. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.